Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, on this occasion, we from Group 3 of the Population and Environmental Administration course with the lecturer Mr. Rizky Shafil will present the material that we have prepared. Before that, let us introduce the group members. First, there's Salma Aunisa. After that, there's Cindy Angelina Permata and Melissa Diah. And the last, Sandrino Nurul Ihsan. Okay, the title of the material that we will discuss in this session is the role of the government, regional government in population and poverty management. The first material will be started by Cindy Angelina Permata.
Okay, thank you, moderator. First, population concept. The concept of population is part of state administration legal activities, where the government is responsible for carrying out data collection on every citizen. The aim is to provide protection and public service to every citizen. Population data collection is carried out using a population information system to make it easier for the public to obtain information related to population. The concept of population is part of state administrative law activities, where the government is responsible for carrying out data collection on every citizen. They aim to provide protection and public service to every citizen. Population data collection is carried out using a population information system to make it easier for the public to obtain information related to population. The role of a government in population administration. First, coordination in population management through the formation of an implementing agency. Two, technical arrangements based on statutory regulation. Three, requires every citizen to register their birth as a protective measure. The government is also responsible for fulfilling everyone human right without discrimination, increasing awareness of obligation in population administration, and supporting policy formulation and development planning. The role of government in population administration. The population database process is an authority owned by the government and regional government in the context of orderly population administration required by every citizen. The pattern used in the population administration system must use one identity for each citizen. Having one identity on each citizen will certainly protect the interests of each citizen and will provide confidence to each citizen with good data collection management carried out by the government. Population growth related to poverty and social welfare has increased. Knowledge of the demographic aspect and components such as fertility, mortality, disease, migration, employment, marriage, and family. And domestic dimension will help policy makers and program makers develop target population growth and welfare improvement programs. So population administration is a means for effort to support public service and welfare for the community. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you to Cindy. Next material will be by Ihsan.
Okay, thank you. The role of regional government in population. The role of local government in population is very important because they have direct responsibility for managing and supervising various aspects related to the population in their area. The following are some of the main roles of local government in population. First, population data collection and registration. Local governments are responsible for managing population data, such as recording births, deaths, marriage, and population movements throughout the population and civil registry service, or Disdukcapil. This data is important for various public policies. Second, controlling population growth through family planning, or KB, and reproductive health programs. Local government collaborates with relevant agencies to control the rate of population growth, especially in areas with high birth rates. Third, development planning. Local governments as population data as a basis for development planning, such as determining budget allocations for health, education, and infrastructure to suit the needs of the population. Fourth, public service. Local government provide public as service to residents, such as health, education, and transportation service, based on the number and competition of the population in the area. Fifth, population distribution and urbanization. Managing population distribution, especially in urban areas experiencing rapid urbanization. Local governments can decide policies related to using transportation and employment to reduce problems such as overcrowding and employment. Six, monitoring migrants. Local government monitor population movements, including controlling migration flows into their territory. They are responsible for monitoring migrant residents, but from within the country and abroad, and ensuring that they comply with existing regulations. 7. Law enforcement. Local governments have a role in enforcing laws related to population issues, such as misuse of population documents, administrative order, and ownership of resident identity cards. This role helps create equitable development and improve community welfare through better management of population dynamic and its region. Thanks. Return to moderator.
Okay, thanks to Ihsan. Next material by Melissa.
Thank you, moderator. The role of the central government and regional governments in dealing with poverty. The central and regional governments have an important role in dealing with poverty and both complement each other. The central government usually makes macro policies such as social extension program, providing subsidies, as well as broader economic policies to improve people's welfare, and local government are more focused on implementing policies at the local level. Those who know directly the condition of the people in their area can adjust the program launched by the central government to make the more effective. Next, the role of the central government in dealing with poverty. Number 1, develop national policies and strategies for poverty alleviation. Number 2, allocate budget for poverty alleviation programs. Number 3, coordinate across ministries institution. Number 4, establish national poverty standards and indicators. Number 5, carrying out monitoring and evaluation of programs nationally. The next, the role of local government in dealing with poverty. Number 1, implement poverty alleviation programs according to local condition. Number 2, allocate regional budget for poverty programs. Number 3, carrying out data collection and verification of poor residents the area. Number 4, coordinate with central government and local stakeholders. And last number, carry out program innovation according to regional potential and needs. The next, some concrete examples. Point number 1, central government Hope family programs. PKH. PKH is a conditional cash assistance program managed by Ministry of Social Affairs. The central government determines the recipient criteria, the amount of assistance, and the distribution mechanism. Funds come from the APBN and are distributed directly to the recipient's account. This program shows the role of the central government in formulating national policies and allocation budgets for poverty alleviation. Thank you. Return in moderator.
Okay, thank you to Melissa. Next material by myself. Some concrete examples. B. Local government. Food Independent Village Program. This is a program implemented by local government to improve food security in poor village. The local government identifies target village based on poverty levels. And this program includes providing agricultural assistance, training, and development of supporting infrastructure. This shows the role of regional government in implementing programs according to local conditions and carrying out innovation based on regional potential. And C, Central Regional Collaboration. Kotaku Program. City Without Slums. This program aims to reduce slum settlements in urban areas. The central government provides the program framework and some funding. Local governments then identify slums area, develop action plans, and implement the programs. This example shows how central and regional governments collaborate. The center provides direction and support while regions implement according to the local context. Next. This example illustrates how central and regional governments have complementary roles in dealing with poverty. The central government tends to focus on metropolis and national scale programs, while regional governments focus more on implementing and adapting programs to suit local conditions. And last, the governments need to take comprehensive and coordinate steps to reduce poverty effectively. The following are the steps that the government must take. First, identification and mapping. Second, strategic planning. And number 3, budget allocation. After that, integrate programs development, and the last, increasing access to education. Okay, thank you. That's our material presentation from Group 3. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.